And welcome back. Canada's first gay sports bar has officially opened its doors. Striker Sports Bar offers a place for members of the gay community to watch their favorite sporting event while kicking back a cold one, and in doing so, busting some stereotypes that exist out there as well. Paulo Senra is a spokesperson for Striker Sports Bar, and he joins us now from Toronto, where the bar recently opened its doors. Good afternoon to you.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
I'm excellent. I had an opportunity to go to Striker not too long ago to check it out for myself. What was the idea behind all of this, Paulo, and the sort of the genesis of it?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first one in Toronto for sure. It's not the first one around the world. Larger cities like New York and I think Chicago already have something like this in place. A couple of things that to mention is it creates a safe space for the LGBTQ community for sure. So while there have been tremendous progress in the world of sport, it's not always the safest environment for gay or lesbian folks to go into straight establishments and be with their partners or their friends in an environment like that. So it was important to have something like this be available for the Toronto gay community.
I also wanted to ask you, because I know you, Paulo, you're involved in a lot of different sporting events and causes, and there is a certain stereotype out there that people in the gay community are not into sports. You yourself know many people, of course, who would sort of blow that myth out of the water.
Yeah, actually, Toronto is, I think, one if not the largest cities in the world for LGBT sport. We've got everything from football to soccer to dodgeball to water polo, and I've got many friends in those sports. And me myself, I play soccer and football. So yeah, that myth is absolutely nonsense. Gay and lesbian and everybody across the LGBT spectrum, they're fans and participants in sport all across that spectrum.
Yeah, I thought it was a really cool idea. So as I said, you know, I went to check it out myself, and I wanted to get you on the show just to sort of have a quick chat about this. What's the response been, though, from the larger gay community, Paulo?
Yeah, I don't know what day you were here, but I was here on Friday and it was packed. It was a bit of a soft opening, and then Saturday I think that, we opened our doors to the public. Which day were you here?
I was here on Sunday because I had a friend of mine who was heading out of town, going back to Australia, and he wanted to go to Striker as sort of the way to send him off. And so I was like, hey, I heard about this. Let's check it out. And I thought it was a really cool kind of space. First time I had ever been into a gay sports bar like this one, and I thought, there's certain potential here, down the line. People have been saying what to you guys in the last couple of days about their response?
Oh, they love it. They love it. And every day we see new and more people coming in. Friday and Saturday were obviously special because it was our grand opening. And there were lots of people here from both straight and gay. And the reaction is the same. It's like about time, right? It's important because the LGBT community, both in Toronto and around the world, we're as diverse as any other. So the idea that we have to stay and be stuck in our old sort of like, you got to go to a bar, you got to go to a dance club, that's not okay anymore. We're a diverse community, we're a growing community, and something like this is much needed for us.
Some great commentary, Paulo, as always. Thank you once again for coming on the show today on this.
Thanks for having me.